Hi, I'm Stefana and I'm going to show you how to do the shortcut for EFT or Emotional Freedom Technique. The very simple steps. Number one, define the problem. What's the problem? You're going to decide on what you're going to tap on. Choose whatever it is. A headache, be really clear on it. Is it a headache? And if you're not totally certain, you can say this sensation or this feeling. If you can get a hold of what the feeling is, anger, sadness, disrespect, frustration, any of those. If you can be more specific on a pain point, this shoulder pain, this sciatic pain, this cold, this scratchy throat, this loss of my pet, whatever it is, decide. That's step number one. You'll always want to have that in place. Step number two, you want to rate it in terms of intensity on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being that it's nothing and 10 being that it's very extreme. Rate that, and then we'll go through these points, very simple points that we're going to tap on. These are meridian points that was originated from acupuncture. Clearly we're not using any needles, but we're getting similar benefit in that we're releasing the energy that gets stuck in these different, these are main meridian points. And I'm not going to give you a history lesson right now. I'm just giving you the basics on the shortcut for EFT so you can use it. All right, one, did you decide? Then choose one thing. Ideally find something right now that's a 7 or above in terms of the sensation or the pain, whatever it is, decide on it right now. And we're going to begin with the karate chop point. You can start on either hand, it does not matter. And we're going to say the words, even though I have this, and you're going to fill in the blank, whatever that is. I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself, even though I feel, and I'm going to change that because it may not be a feel. I'm going to say have. So I think I said that, hopefully I said that in the original. We're going to keep this very simple. I'm not going to change any words, just keep it very simple. Even though I have this, all right? Even though I have this, and it could be a feeling, even though I have this, I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. Even though I have this, whatever the thing is, I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. Okay, so that is essentially laying down the piece. Now we're going to take this, whatever that was, and we're going to now tap on the different points. Inside the eyebrow, this pain or sensation or whatever it is, this, fill in the blank, outside the eyebrow, and we're tapping about 7 times, so just right outside the eyebrow, it doesn't matter which side. This, fill in the blank, this, this pain, this sensation, this feeling, and you'll stick with it. You're not going to change it. This resentment I'm feeling towards whatever. Okay, so hopefully you stick with that. Don't want to distract you anymore. So now we're at the collarbone area, tapping right through there, just at the nipple line, straight through, and then on the outside, about 7 times. This, fill in the blank, top of the head, this, and then you'll fill in the blank. Okay, now we're going to rate it again. Where is it on a scale of 1 to 10? We're trying to get it to go to ideally a 0, and it can happen. It's very, very quick. I mean, can you imagine all the therapy you could save? Okay, so it doesn't matter what it is. I'm going to do another video where if things are not clearing, there's a reason why, and I'll go through and clear that. But really quickly, the basics right off. If you're dehydrated, that's a quick reason. If you have toxic overload, so that's other when there's bigger problems. And then the third, is that if there's something that pain or sensation or situation that this is serving you in some way, or there's a reason why you're holding on to it or keeping it. Those are usually the reasons why it's not getting down to a 0 and just being done for you as a pain or sensation or an emotional impingement that's inhibiting your well-being. All right, so that is EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. Gary Craig is the originator of Emotional Freedom Technique, but from prior to that, Roger Callahan with thought field therapy, the earlier basis on this, and then there were a couple of other folks in psychotherapy that also worked in acupuncture and acupressure and understood the energy meridians, and this is how this culminated. You can find lots and lots of stuff on it online, but this basic shortcut has been incredibly effective for me for the last 10 years. I do have a few other things as a practitioner that I use when I run up against certain barriers, and I'm happy to share that with you and teach you so that you learn it, right? I don't want to have to, it's like feed a man a day, or teach them to fish type of thing. I definitely want to teach you how to use these, and so that they're your tools and you're empowered and you have your own self-empowerment for your own highest and best good. Okay? Hope that helps.